Hello everybody and a very warm welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. We are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 today. We're going to be taking a ride in the iFly Boeing 737 MAX 8 and we're going to be operating a Norwegian service. Let me just grab the flight number. We're going to be operating the Norwegian Air Shuttle Flight NSZ 2010 today, and we're going to be going over to Tallinn. We're on the ground here in Oslo currently. Flight time en route is is estimated to be about 1 hour and 10 minutes, so not too bad. We're flying over a bit of Norway, then some of Sweden, and then going over some sort of ocean into Estonia and into Tallinn on the north coast. In the unlikely event that we need to divert, we'll be going to Helsinki, which is just over in Finland, not very far away. And we're going to be cruising at 35,000 feet. So all pretty exciting over here. I'm looking forward to jumping in, getting started. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on board the 737 MAX, taking us to Tallinn today, starting with the overhead panel. Battery can come on. Followed by the external power. Let's just crank the sounds up a bit for you all. There we go. GSX wise, we can go ahead and request boarding. Norwegian Air Shuttle. Continuing with our flows then. DC source is going over to back bus, and we're going over to ground power on the other side as well. We can go ahead and get our cabin utilities all switched on. Window heats, please. There we go. Window heats are going on. We've got the doors open now. Logo lights, strobe lights to steady. As I say, cruising at 35,000. We can pop 35,000 in there. Cool. That is basically the overhead panel almost all set up. We can get our emergency exit lights armed as well. And seatbelt signs. In terms of getting things set up on the main overhead panel, we're basically all ready to go. Let's go ahead and align our IRS systems, make sure they're both good to go. We've got 2 minutes until they are all aligned. Okay, let's pop over to... yeah, we can go down to the FMC. Over to the POS init page. We are on the ground in Oslo.
Passengers boarding starting.
And we can grab our GPS position and throw that in, just like so. Of course, we're going over to Tallinn today, so it's going to be Echo Tango November, just like so. We can go ahead and do a flight plan request as well, just get a bit more information populated into the box. There we go. We are ready to load. We can click load, just like so. And let's go ahead and activate our flight plan. Call sign, as I say, is going to be Norwegian 2010. Can go in there. Perfinite page. Let's go ahead and go over here for some weight and balance bits. Performance and payloads, we can go ahead and go into the weight and balance. We're expecting 160 passengers today. 160 passengers coming on board. Over to the cargo, we're going to be putting 1 ton in the front and 2.2193, so just over 2 tons in the rear. Fuel wise, we are, our block fuel is £5,347. We'll round that up to correction, in kilograms. We'll round that up to, we can go, we'll go 5.5 on, there we go, 5 tons of fuel in there, just like so. Set our fuel, set our payload. Coming to the box now then, we can get our 0 fuel weight. Cruising altitude flight level 350 is correct. Reserve fuel is going to be 0.1. And that's that page all sorted. Over to the departures and arrivals. Into the departures, we're going to be expecting runway 19 left, please. There we go, thank you. And the Mace 5 Charlie. There we go. We can go ahead and click execute. Back to the index, into the arrivals. We're going to be expecting the ILS approach runway 08 today. And we're going to be on the Oslo 1 kilo arrival. No transition on either side. Let's go ahead and execute that. And we can have a quick scroll through, just make sure that all looks all right, which I think it does. But we can always double check again shortly if needs be. As I say, we are on runway 19 left here in Oslo, so it's not too bad taxi-wise. And just a bit of gentle rain here on the ground. Sim update 3 is a bit weird. My main thread is dying. Slowly but surely, and I don't want to risk sim update 4. Not just yet. Cool. I'm gonna go to see if I can close any apps down. Hopefully get stuff to work better. But it's mainly my main thread in VRAM, that's the issue. Okay, we're going to go ahead and score 2000. Upstairs, let's get our APU on. We can get a fuel pump on for the APU. Just to get that going, and then we'll jump over to APU power shortly. In terms of the next thing we need to do, we can go ahead and click complete here. Let's grab our FMC data and quickly pop the METAR in. It's going to be wet. Just make sure the rest of that is accurate. Flat config is going to be 5. AC on, anti-ice off. Wait for our METAR. Here we go. Winds 140 degrees at 5 knots. There's going to be a bit of rain in the air. Broken cloud 600, temperature 12. Quickly edit that. QNH 993. 993 hectopascals. And a couple of cumulonimbus. I am correct, which is not likely. So yeah, just a bit of light rain in the area. Cool, let's click calculate. Okay, flaps 5, departure runway 19 left is correct. D-rated takeoff, cell temp of 35. V1126, VR138, V2149. So we can come down here, N1 limits, cell temp was 35. Just quick cross check that. 35 into the takeoff page, flaps 5. Set the trim. We'll just use these, to be honest. Usually accurate enough. Jumping over to APU power. You can pop that on. Cool. That is about everything we need to set up in terms of FMC side. We could pop our V2 speed 149 into here. And flight directors. Popping our cruising altitude for level 350 as well. That's boarding complete. We can go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure then. Might as well. If you are enjoying today's stream so far, be sure to drop a like for me.
Captain.
Really does help us out a ton. Thank you to everyone who has done so already. Just hide the yokes, they get in the way. Right, AP bleed can come on. Beacon light on as well.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
And then we'll be getting. We will get going shortly. Close to my target. I've targeted 70 FPS, but it's suffering a bit. Once we get airborne, we'll be alright. It's just on the ground. It usually is not a huge fan.
Locking gear.
I thought the doors were all closed. They are. Let's go ahead. Go nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes.
Would be helpful if we went in here and actually removed the shocks.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, good for engine start. Let's go ahead and get our fuel pumps and starting engine number 1. We'll wait in here just until we get motoring and then we'll carry on. There's motoring. Introducing fuel engine number 1. Enjoy the startup. There we go. Sounds like a good start on number 1. Starting engine 2. Just wait for that motoring, then we can introduce the fuel and then get going. Here we go, fuel for number 2. Enjoy the startup.
Set parking brakes.
Okay, brakes are set. Or should be set. They are set. Cool. Good engine start on number 2. We can pop our engine start switches over to continuous. Go over to our generators. We can get rid of our APU bleed, sorry. Packs left side, right side on. Isolation valve to auto. Resex valves are both on auto already. APU can come off. We'll go over to Gen 1 over there. Hydraulic pumps go on. Propates and the yaw damper all turned on. Ready to go. And, oh my goodness, I'm getting screamed at by auto FPS.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Cool. As I say, flaps 5, so we're going to go... Oh, that's trim. How to set flaps 5 for departure. Going to go full left, neutral, full right, neutral. We're going to go full up and full down. Rudder. We're going to go. I can fire my rudder pedals. Full left, full right, and neutral. Cool. We have been given the command to have a good trip. We are good to taxi. Get that taxi light on. Auto brake RTO. And we are ready to go. Taxiwise, we're just going to follow this taxiway all the way until we can't follow it any further, and then we will yeah, it's a very short taxi, it's not going to be too far. Quick brake check, we're all good. I don't know why there are so many Embraer E2s. Wonder if that's Microsoft or the scenery. Okay. Who is ready to go flying? I know I am. Do a nice little turn on to taxiway Tango here. Left turn. Slow ourselves down to 10 knots. Ourselves a bit more power there after the turn, and then we'll be making a right onto Bravo 8 shortly. Ooh. Accidentally knocked into the reverse. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a right turn here. We can go ahead and get our strobes on. Wing and wheel well lights. Runway turn-offs. Oh, bit of a weather update. And let's into the runway, get our TCAS sorted. Clear. Clear right. Okay there, my friends, let's go ahead and pop the brakes on. we can get our sounds up. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Let's go flying. Thrust out. Knots, cross-check throttle hold.
V1.
Right. What's the right gear up? Just pitch up to maintain our VNAV profile. Little bit bumpy. And we can pitch that nose down slightly. Autopilot engaged. Flaps 1. Speeds checked. Flaps 1. And flaps 2. Lovely departure there out of Oslo. And off we go to Tallinn. Little bit of rain as we just initially climb. We'll get our VSD on and transfer the engine information over there. Let's increase our range a bit. Try find some music. This stuff's alright. Bring those sounds back down. Sorry if that was really loud. There you go, just talk to the volumes a bit. Lovely stuff. Well, here we go. Bye-bye, Oslo. Next stop is going to be Tallinn. Let's go over to standard pressure. Let's get rid of our landing lights. Runway turn off, tax lights, engine stop switches back to normal. Wing and wheel well lights come off for now. Passing 10,000. My main thread is slowly but surely dying because of Sim Update 3. Hey, thank you very much for the subscription there, much appreciated. Welcome aboard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, have you guys all tried iOS 26? It just released a couple of hours ago. I gave it a try, and I actually quite like it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the live chat. Be really interested to know what you think about it. And if you are enjoying today's stream and would like to support the channel, please do consider dropping like and hit subscribe if you're new. It really does mean a lot and helps us out. A big thank you to everyone who has already done so. Passing 15,000 now. We're continuing our climb, as I say, up to flight level 350. Still got a bit of a ways to go. And we can get rid of the seatbelt signs. Let our passengers roam around in the cabin. Hopefully, safely. If we encounter much turbulence, I'll pop the seatbelt signs back on, of course. Alright, let's go with some other music. Lovely views out of the window. Norway down below. Or is this Sweden now? We are just about in Norway. Going out into Swedish airspace relatively soon. Look at that. Gorgeous views. But yeah, so iOS 26. Let me know what your thoughts are on. I'm quite a big fan of it, actually. And I think the next thing from Apple I want to get my hands on is the AirPod Pro 3s. They sound really good. I've currently got the first generation of the Pros. And they're a little bit beat up, so hopefully next generation will be a bit better. Well, the third generation in comparison to my first gen. Okay, continuing our departure then. It looked like it had us going we took off going east. Wanted us to go back north, and now we're coming back east just as we start climbing via our route. I don't know what is going on with the clouds, so I'll have to take a look at that later. But hopefully I'm gonna try get another webcam to put down the bottom here on the vertical stream, this section down there, and on the regular stream this corner here, just to show off the wing gear and that sort of stuff. So that's quite exciting. Should be getting that soon. Has anyone ever flown Norwegian? Let me know if you have. I believe I have. And I remember quite enjoying the flight. It was on a 737-800. Performance is starting to improve a bit now that we're a bit further away from the main cities and things. This wing view 72 FPS. This one dropped down to 50, but we're all right. Just increase our range ring a bit there. We can get rid of VSD. And auto brake as well. Forgot about that. Not a big deal, to be honest. How is everyone enjoying Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 so far? Hopefully everyone is enjoying it. I know there are a couple of issues with Sim Update 3 that I wish they just fix now instead of waiting for Sim Update 4. Like, I really wish that the main thread bug would be resolved by now. Like, come on, guys. But it seems like it's fixed in Sim Update 4, but not in Sim Update 3. So, I hope that they do a bit of a quality of life update. But I highly doubt they will. We'll just wait for the next Sim Update. Again, a big thank you to everyone who has come by so far. If you're enjoying the stream today, be sure to drop a like or hit subscribe if you're new. Those over on the vertical stream, if you double tap the screen, or drop a like and it will really help us out. So, big thank you to everyone who has done so already. It is very much appreciated. I'm quite excited for the landing actually. I haven't flown the 737 MAX in quite some time. I've been enjoying all of the wing gear and just generally flying Airbus, to be honest. So this will be quite an experience trying the 737 MAX after a bit of time. Performance seems to be quite good. I think it's a bit better than the Phoenix. The Phoenix is a bit hit and miss with performance. But, yeah, the iFly seems to be relatively stable. Plan for the rest of the week, by the way. Of course, we've got today's stream. No stream tomorrow, unfortunately, but over on Wednesday, same time, 8 o'clock in the UK, in the evening, of course. We're going to be the Spirit Wings 1984. We're going to be going from Raleigh down to Fort Lauderdale. With Spirit in the Phoenix A321, and then no stream Thursday, but back on Friday we're going to be taking LATAM flight 3914 from Rio, and we're going to be going to, is that right? No, we're going from yeah, that's it. We're going from Sao Paulo to Rio Santos Dumont with LATAM. Should be really exciting, that one. That would be quite a good flight. I'm looking forward to that. Flight level 320, we can further extend our range ring. We'll go to the 80 mark. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Don't tell anyone that happened. But yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the week. And if you do have any suggestions for other flights you'd like to see, be sure to drop them in the Discord. The exclamation mark Discord for that. And you can also find our schedule in there if you want to a reminder on what we're going to be up to in the week. So I would recommend checking it out, saying hello to some like-minded aviation enthusiasts. We're estimated to be on the ground at... Oh, it's not live time. We can do live time, I guess. Brilliant, that does. Whoa, hello. I broke it. Let's let it fix itself. 1,000 to go. We'll be down on the ground. That's also wrong. And that's not quite right. Currently... Go with that. Let's see if I can find the dome light. Well, that's a bit brighter than I would have thought. Are there any other panel lights we can turn on, maybe? Right, floodlights. Do we have lights that are under there? There we go. We can get rid of that now. Look at this. Some night ops. We turn the cabin lights off. Panel style, miscellaneous maybe? Oh no, you do it in... Autopilot, please do not turn off. Oh. Entry. I think I broke the lights, guys. How do you even do it? Reclaim the screen. Maybe that'll do something. I love how it's just one half is... That should be armed. Okay, here we go. Forward zone. Oh, here we go. Night. After night. There we go. Sunrise or sunset. Okay, we've done it. Let's get back into our Oasis. Lock them out. There we go. Now look at that. Night flying in Sim Update 3 is so much better. You can see everything down below. And just the lighting is so much better. Once again, if you're enjoying today's stream, please do drop a like and hit subscribe if you're new. It really does help us out a whole ton. So thank you to everyone who has done so already. I want to try and get this to real time. Close enough. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. That was really weird. Just managed to fix it just with that one button. Lovely. Love the way that light is just beaming off. That's bright. Is that the moon? I think it's really cool, all of the stars and galaxies you can see whilst you're so high up with so little light pollution. Really quite incredible. Franz, hello, welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for popping in, saying hello. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. So we should now have some updated information. We've got 138 nautical miles to go. So we'll be starting off descent at 20:07 Zulu, which is about 20 minutes. And then we'll be down at 2034 with plenty of fuel on board, 2.3 tons, so more than enough. Right, I'm just going to pop to... Actually, disregard that. I'll grab some water later. That view, though, honestly, quite incredible. I wonder when we'll start to hear a bit more from Bluebird. I'm really looking forward to their 757. Hopefully, it's not too much longer. I can't remember when they said they were aiming for. And a massive shout out to our channel sponsor, Contrail. If you are interested in getting anything from the Contrail shop, please do use my link, as it supports the channel. And you can also get a 10% discount code when you use the code AF8838 at checkout. But do note it's one use per customer. It's a great way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So if you're interested in some products, be sure to check out Contrail. Let me check if I've got a command. Whoa, did you see that? Lightning there. What we do? Exclamation mark contract. You're interested in that, it's a link for you. Right, I'm going to quickly grab a drink of water. Enjoy the tunes and views. I'll be back with you shortly. Okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry for the wait there. Thank you very much for your patience, though. City down below. Wonder what that city is. Good views out of the window. Our frame rates are slowly getting worse and worse. I think the sim just gradually is killing the main thread. Really quite irritating. I wonder if we can get a GoPro view. There? There. I think that looks pretty awesome. As I say, it's not going to be too much longer until we reach top of descent, at which point we should start plugging some information in short. Still 76 nautical miles, so I'd say about 10-15 minutes. So shouldn't be too much longer until we are starting our descent into Tallinn. So just check on Navi. We're about to leave mainland Finland behind and then just go across this body of water. The parking stand we are going to is going to be 𝗦𝗃𝗃𝗃. Tallinn, 𝗦𝗃𝗃𝗃. There we go. Just get GSX all sorted so then we don't have to sort it later. As I say, we're going to be landing on runway 08. It's an 11,417 foot runway, so we'll either vacate at Foxtrot or extend. Hang on, let me bring the charts up for you all. We'll either try vacate at Foxtrot or we may end up going down to Golf at the end. Over to the parking situation. We'll be just shooting down Alpha the whole way there, at which point we'll enter in somewhere around here. Either, I'd say Alpha 8 sort of area, Mike Alpha, Mike Bravo, and then it's into Mike 7. That's on the ground. In terms of our approach, we're going to be coming in from Oslo, so max 280 knots, at which point we need to be at 5,000 by Tango November 700, and then max 230 and 2200 at Tango November 901, and then VMOX to start the approach onto runway 08. ILS and localizer page. Tango November 901 we mentioned there. That's the start of the approach. Intercept altitude of 2200. And the final approach course could be 081 degrees indicated there and there. Localizer frequency 108.3. Which is In the event of a go around, it's going to be climb on track 081 to 2200. So we're just literally straight out and then contact Tallinn radar. We don't have any ATC, so we're going to just assume we've got a comm failure. So left and joining the hold at VMOX. And then start a new approach after one full holding. Minimums, it's going to be 330. That's okay. I want the runway elevation is 130. Yeah, it's fine there. We can set our course 081, both sides. Zero 081. And our ILS frequency is 108.3. Same over this side. 108.3 ILS. Set right, isn't it? Yeah. It is. Cool. Okay. Top of drop, 43 miles. We've set up a bit early, but it'll be alright. And in terms of minimums, I can't remember what I said. 320. And we will probably push it up to auto brake 2 or 3, so I want to vacate at Foxtrot. That will save us having to go down even further. I wonder if it says what the... No, I don't think it does. Ah, well. We're alright for now. Take another look outside. We're leaving mainland Finland behind, I think. We're going over some sort of water. Basically, the whole way there, and then we enter Estonia and then commence our approach and landing. So, quite a smooth sailing for us today, which is good. Get keys open. There we go. That will be opened as well, just to record the replay. Okay. That's us about ready for top of descent. Getting even closer, down to 18 nautical miles. We can pop in to 2200 feet. And we'll pop heading 081. For the go around. As well as any, you know, like vectoring, if we do require that. Point later. Well, that was another bit of lightning there. Lovely stuff. Always nice when you can see the lightning and things. And once again, if you're enjoying today's stream, be sure to drop a like, hit subscribe if you're new, and be sure to check out Contrail. You can find the link in the description down below and in the pinned chat message. You can get 10% off of your order when you use my code AF-8838. And if you want more information, you can join our Discord or do !Contrail in chat. This flight length is actually relatively good. It's not too long, but not too short. Why does it feel like these sun visors are down? It's because they are. Don't quite know how I've done that. Okay, there we go. So that was strange. Must have been when we were messing about with the lighting in here. It's going to be interesting landing at night. Don't think I have done a proper night landing in a long time. So it's nice to have a bit of a change. Ivan, hello. Welcome aboard. It's nice to see you. Ah, there we go. Top of descent is reached. Nice to see you, Ivan. How are you doing, my friend? Long time no see. There's the moon there. So if we turn on that light, for example, that lights up that. If we turn on... Oh, they're already on. Oh, there we go. If we turn those on, then what do we get? A bit brighter. Nice. They'll go on a bit later on. Get our VSD back up. Actually, that's not particularly helpful right now. Right, how do you think I'm going to do on this first landing? We'll get Volanta open as well, just in case G's decides to not work. Good to hear, Ivan. Good to hear. For a minute, I thought we were frozen then. I want to do some milk run stuff in Alaska. I think we'll do that for next week. That will be quite good, I think. Stuff. What's the metal? Let's see what we get. Metal winds 150 degrees at 7 knots, broken at 400, temperature 13 with a 12 degree dew point, QNH 1009. And no significant changes expected. So that's alright. Could be worse. It's going to be a bit of a crosswind, isn't it? A little bit. It's coming from... Hassan? Hello, welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Please do correct me. Welcome to the stream. So there should be a couple of islands just down off to our right hand side, I think. It might be actually in a couple of miles. Yeah, we'll be flying right next to them. It's an airport on it, apparently. I think it's a bit further that way. 25,000 feet. We're descending pretty quickly, actually. Dropped 10,000 feet in not very long. Should be about 10-15 minutes until landing. We are currently flying over, is it the Baltic Sea? Potentially. We're kind of just slap bang in the middle of Sweden, Estonia and the other Baltic countries. Finland is above us. And we're going down to Tallinn today in Estonia. Hello. So then, up next, I believe it's just this left turn, isn't it? And then another right. Hassan, thank you very much for the subscription, my friend. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Frequent Flyers Club. So yeah, as I say, it's literally just down there and then off to the right. Oslo, we're going to be on the star, so we're going to be getting ready for arrival. It will be flight level 100 and down to 5,000. I'm from the UK, England. We'll get our engine status page back shortly after that, because we'll do them. Or we will fly the approach, the final approach anyway, without auto throttle or autopilot. Right, let's go ahead and get the seatbelt signs on. I want the cabin secured nice and early. Leave the lights off as well, just get off a better vibe. Right, 16,000 feet. I think we can safely say we're about ready to prepare for landing. So, landing lights, both sides go on. Runway turn-offs, taxi lights, engine start switches to continuous. Wing lights, wheel, well, lights can go on. We'll set order brake 2, I think we'll go with. Now everything is a bit more lit up on our aircraft. Literally, then it's right, no, left turn, and then another right, I think. So as I say, 𝗂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬, we need to be at 110. No, flight level 100, 280 knots max. I feel like this song has been on for absolutely ages. Let's change it up. Go with this. Don't really like this, to be honest. I can never find stuff that I actually like. We'll go with this. Oh, right, it's literally just the left turn here and then we're on the final. Not too shabby. speed's alright for now. Can I see the strobes? We can, barely. We can see the strobes strobing. Barely. There's the mainland up there. I think we're actually going over there, to be honest, and landing. Couple of other bits of land down here. We're literally about to reach the edge of land at 𝗦𝗂𝗧𝗏. Then, as I say, left turn, then on to the final approach. That's the plan. Don't know what music to put on. There we go, we'll go with this. Nice bank angle there. Nate, hello, welcome on board. Nice to see you once again. Okay. There is a bit of city lights down there. Then we're going off that way in the distance. 𝗵𝗃700 max speed is what? Don't know, doesn't have one. Max speed is 230 there, but I think we'll want to start slowing down a bit further. See all of the light pollution around here. It's kind of crazy. And we're just cruising along. $2,000 until our restriction at Tango November 700, and then it's again just more descending until we get on our final approach. The Metar said there were broken clouds at what, 400 feet? Broken at 400, no, 40? $400 feet. Oh, it's just updated. Overcast at 400. 1008 on the QNH. Oh, I know what I've forgotten to set. Init ref. That. Deploy some ground spoiler. Or speed brakes. And 1008. Let's go speed intervention, go 220. On the speed, let's pause the music there. And we're going to go ahead and click approach. Nothing else we need to click in terms of that. VR's just localised it and glide slope indicated without issues. Bit more ground spoiler. And those spoilers can come back in now. How many miles out are we? Destination 6.2. Flaps 1. Speeds checked. Flaps 1. I'm going to quickly go in here. 16 nautical miles. That's fine. It's okay. We can drop the speed intervention. And let's quickly move this over here so we can have our engine information as well. Especially because we're going to be taking manual control of the throttles at about 1,000 feet. Try to slow ourselves down a bit. Very, very quick. Localizer captured. Good to see. And the glide slope should come shortly. Flaps 2, speeds check. Flaps 2. Flaps 5, speeds check. Flaps 5. And that'll be the last flaps for a last bit of flaps for a while. As we're 11 miles. We'll wait a little bit before we do the next set of flaps. Spoilers back in. Still on the VNAV path. Let's go ahead and start recording. Our replay is started. Glide slope. Okay. Flaps 10. Speeds check. Flaps 10. How many miles? 8.5. We'll wait a little bit. Be sure to pop your landing great guesses into the chat. We'll reveal it once we land.
2,500.
2,500 feet. Let's go gear down. Flaps 15. We'll actually set our ref speed. 137. Spoilers armed. If we can. There we go. Spout there. Flaps 25. Speed check flaps 25. And flaps 30. There we go. Flaps 40. Speed check flaps 40. Okie dokie. Let's get the sounds up. Enjoy the arrival. Let's do this. We'll wait a second, actually. Bring the throttles a bit closer. Direct crosswind. 26 knot crosswind. Wow. That below, though. Lovely. Quite a lovely approach. My airplane. Thank you very much for the subscription there, Martin. Much appreciated. Let's land. Stable it off a bit. Wind is battering us around. Checked we're stable. I'm happy with the way we're looking so far. Just off that leg guys to give it a bit of a rudder kick. And quick adjustment on profile. Oh, we've gone too far. Watching the speed. Don't want the speed to drop too far. This scenery, I can almost guarantee, is going to be a stutterfest. A stutterfest. It's 𝗔𝗶𝗃𝗃 designs, I think. The sceneries are really good, but they are incredibly intensive on performance.
400.
Oh, this crosswind is a bit nasty.
300. Approaching minimums. 200.
2 whites, 2 reds.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverses. Decent. 8 knots. Reverses stowed my brakes. A very warm welcome to Tallinn. Landing was okay, I think it was like 296. It was a bit of a bumpy one. I'm terrible with crosswind landings. I just am impossible. Right, let's get our APU on. Engine start switches back. Get our ground spoilers and flaps all back up. Don't know what this stupid blue line is doing. I want to get rid of that. Do it now. Don't know where it is. Flight interface. Airports. I don't know where it is. Assistance. Taxi ribbon. There we go. Right, here's Foxtrot. We're going to vacate here. A very warm welcome, everyone, to Tallinn. Let's get rid of the landing lights. Runway turn-offs. Taxi lights will stay on. Strobes off. Wing lights. Over to APU power. That's interesting. You can see the lights flickering as you change over buses. Lovely stuff. Once again, a very warm welcome to Tallinn Airport here in Estonia. It's quite a decent length taxi actually we've got. It's right the way to the end of the field on this south side. Or, correction, west side. Don't know what I'm saying. Right, Volanta gave us a landing rate of -427. G's, or geese, gave us 296. I'll take geese, thank you. -296 feet per minute, not bad. Taxiing a bit quick. And get rid of those flight directors. Lovely stuff. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I certainly did. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop a like, hit subscribe if you're new. If you're on the vertical stream, double tap the screen for me. That will help us out a whole ton. Let's get that AP bleed on. Oh, we don't actually need that, do we? Leave it off. I think if we turn it on, we'll lose our air conditioning. Pretty sure. Speed limit's 30, although this feels like we're going really quick. Back to our charts, it's literally right the way down to the end. Oh. Then once we get parked up, we will get the replay going. Roblox, hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, nice to see you. So we can go in that route, but I don't particularly fancy it, so we're going to take the second one. And all of the static aircraft are coming. Roblox, we just landed in Tallinn. Quite a smooth flight. We started in Oslo. And we'll do the landing replay shortly once we get parked up. Yeah, it was just over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes from takeoff to touchdown. Look at that nice little sign there, Tallinn. Performance here actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be, which is good. Let's get rid of that taxi light. I don't want you anymore. I missed it. Nope, not quite. Number 15. Not number 15. Oh my goodness, is that plane stolen our spot? Sure hope it hasn't. We're in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 today. 13. What stand am I? 7. What are the chances? Okay, well, we're going anyway. Hopefully it doesn't shoot us the other end of the airport. Brilliant. There we go. Okay, set the brakes. And shut down engine 1. Shut down engine 2. Very well, welcome to Tallinn, everybody. Let's see, how did we do on the parking? Absolutely bang on. You parked a bit too far. It's just your poor marshalling, I'm afraid. That is, without a doubt, perfect parking. If you wanted me to stop back there, you should have told me to stop back there. Okay, well, that is the flight complete. Should we boot up some replays?
Approaching minimum.
We will go from back there, I think. Actually, we'll go a bit further. It was a bit of a dodgy approach, especially at the end. It was very dodgy. Get some music back on. But, you know, everyone landed safely. That's all you can ask for, really. Nice, gentle flare. And touchdown. Lovely. Just don't mind the fact that the engines are off. Maybe we'll have to go from this view. I do have the A350 Roblox. I hope we can do some next week, but I'm just trying to make sure that performance is alright. Because otherwise it's annoying for me and also annoying for you. Touchdown. Lovely. Right. Should we get a final replay going? Oh, not too far. There we go. Okay, happy with that. Okie dokie, my friends. Unfortunately, that is going to be all for today. A big thank you to everyone who came along. If you did enjoy, please do hit like and subscribe on your way out. It does help us out a ton. Guys, thank you for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye-bye for now.